My sister secretly married my ex-fiancé while pretending to support me through the breakup. Now she's mad I ruined her big day by not attending the wedding. I broke up with my fiancé 4 months ago, and my sister gave me the impression that she was there for me, but it was all a big lie. She kept saying how it was his loss, how he fumbled the best girl on earth, and how he didn't deserve me, but during all of this, she was secretly dating my ex-fiancé. It was their big secret, until 2 months ago, when she decided to tell me the truth. She came over to my place, and I could see her nervousness. I asked her what was happening, and she said, "I am sorry for doing this to you, but I started dating your ex-fiancé, and we are going to get married." I busted out laughing, thinking she was joking, but she was dead serious. I couldn't believe my ears. She kept telling me how she started to see him after we broke up, to understand my situation better, but she caught her feelings and fell in love with him. I didn't know what to say. I busted out crying and told her to leave my house immediately. I have never felt so betrayed in my entire life. She left me there, and I could barely get out of the house for a week straight. I fell into a significant depression. She didn't even bother to call me or text me. After a few weeks, I got an email from her. I thought that it was a strange thing, because she never sent me an email. When I opened it, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was an invitation for her wedding with my ex-fiancé in the same venue where he and I wanted to do our wedding. This broke me down completely. I even thought of moving out of the city to escape everything and have a fresh start, but I have a good job here that I can't quit. I didn't respond to the invitation. I just tried to get on with my life and forget about everything. After a few weeks, my sister called. I was hesitant to respond, but I eventually did it. She acted like nothing had ever happened, asking me about my life and job. I didn't want to speak to her, so I asked why she called. She then asked me, "You never responded to my wedding invitation, but I added you to the guest list." This made me boil up with anger, so I told her, "You realize how ignorant you are. You stabbed me in my back, and now you assume that I am going to come to your wedding. Get me off the guest list. I am not coming." After this I hung up the phone and didn't respond to any of her messages or calls anymore. A few days after their wedding took place, she came to visit me. I opened the door and she bursted into my house. I told her to leave and I didn't want to talk to her, but she didn't even let me finish, by saying, "How can you not show up to the most important day of your sister's life? You are the most selfish person and you ruined my entire wedding by not showing up." She was out of her mind. I didn't want to fight with her, so I told her calmly that I wasn't in the wrong and she should not have assumed that I would show up. She left my house saying, "This made it very clear why my husband left you in the first place. You only think about yourself." I can't imagine how delusional she is. She never even thought about my feelings during the whole thing. But I did the right thing by not going to her wedding, right?